Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be cash stuffing my binders and saving challenges with my second set of $200 for the month of May. So I'm excited to dive in. Today we have a lot to cover, so I'm not going to count through all the money, but we have some bonus things going on, and I am prepping to go on a trip with my husband to DC. So we're going to pack my travel cash wallet as well. So let's just dive into all the fun, starting with my year-long 100 envelope challenge. So I need 4 envelopes today. Got these here, and I randomize mine by rolling dice and multiplying the numbers that I roll by $5 each. So we have a 2, which would be $10 for the first envelope, and then a 4, which will be $20 for the next envelope. So yes, it is the last round of my spring kind of bonus mystery saving challenge. So we're going to reallocate that money today. 5 times 1 is 5. And then we've got another 2, which will be another $10. So these envelopes I stuff, then I don't think about them again. They go in the back of my tin here, and we unstuff it at the end of the year. So that is done. Kind of get that out of the way. All right, I'm going to move into my owl binder here. We should be able to finish this today. So I just need $55. I'm going to add 40 now. This is what I budgeted. And I should be able to get that 15 with the bonus money later. So let's see here. 20. This is saving for my best friend's wedding. Just had another dress fitting appointment for her, so that's exciting, and it's all coming together. And yeah, I've done this owl challenge almost 4 times now. Hopefully finish that today, 4th time, and that'll save $2,000 for the wedding. It is out of town, so it's nice to have a little bit extra for, you know, the hotel that we're staying at and gas and, you know, all that stuff. Okay, for self-care, I'm going to roll my rock, paper, scissors dice. I have a hair appointment scheduled. I have hair money saved already, but if it goes over, then I can use this front envelope. So hopefully it doesn't, but, you know, the cost of living is definitely increasing. So we'll just see. But I'm going to get a trim, and then either like a balayage or like a mix of highlight lowlights. I'm just going to see what she thinks would be better, but I just want a little bit brighter for the summertime. Okay, so in the front envelope for self-care, I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. All right, so let's go over to my black binder, which is going to have all the fun stuff in it. So this is the seasonal challenge, and I've been coloring in flowers, and I have a rainbow dice that I use here. So let me get my markers situated, and we can see what the last 3 flowers are going to be. So we've got purple, which is $2. I don't really have a good purple marker. I guess it's going to have to be this really dark one. Purple again. Okay, so that's $4. And orange, which is $2, so 6 I round up, so that's going to be $10. And I will count and unstuff it at the end, and then we'll reallocate it, because I just want to go through my normal money first, and then I can decide where the extra will go. So here's the 2 purples and my orange. And this savings challenge, as well as I have one for every season, is in my Ko-fi for free if you want to download and do it yourself. Okay, so that is done, and we'll come back to this one and unstuff it. But let's go on to trips. So trips, I'm using a scratch off, and this is the last one on here, and I just bought new ones, so we can start using those next time. So I got a 4, and again, I round up, so that's going to actually be $5. Okay, so I have, I'm going to set this aside. I have my travel wallet here. I bought this a few years ago. I love traveling with it. It's got 4 category things in here, and I just write on it with wet erase marker. So I'm gonna stuff this now because, like I said, we are going on our trip soon. And I've already done a cheat sheet here on a Post-it of what I need. So I'm just going to stick that off to the side and I can refer to it. So let's go through the categories. I have airport, tips, spending, and miscellaneous. That's what I like to have in cash. The rest we spend on our card. So let's start with airport. So airport gets $100, 50 for the way there, 50 for the way back. Basically, we do have access to the Delta Club, so we try to eat and like get everything there, but just nice to have a little extra in case we need something. So I'm going to do a $50 bill, and then I'm going to do a 20 and 2 10s. So that should be $100. Let's just be sure. So 50, 70, 80, 90. Nope. What did I miss? Let's do this. Let's do actually another 20 and take a 10 out. I don't know why I wrote it down like that. 50, 70, 90, 100. All right, so that's airport money. So then tips is next, and I'm gonna budget $100 for tips. We probably won't need it all, but I like to have it. So I'm gonna do a $20 bill. I'm gonna do a bunch of 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes it's easier to just like do it in a 5 instead of a bunch of 1s, but I am gonna bring a bunch of 1s too. Oh, and I wanted 2 10s. So let's get those in there. And then 21s, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep, okay. So let's give this a count. It should be 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And then we know that this is 21s. I'm not going to count it all again. So that's right. So we can do tips here. Okay. Spending money is 125, and that's going to be 2 50s and a 20 and a 5. So here's a 20 and here's a 5. And this is money if we want to go to, so it's primarily a work trip, but if we have time and want to go to like one of the museums or something like that, that's what we can use this on. So 50, 100, 120, 125. And then the last one is miscellaneous. So I just like to have $100 for miscellaneous if something goes over, or, you know, there's that random thing that you forgot to pack and now you need. So we're going to do a 50. We're going to do a 20, and let's do, so that's 70, 80, 90, and then let's do 2 5s for 100, just so we have a nice mix in there. So it was almost $60 in my envelope. Now, when I come back from my trip, I will unstuff this money, and anything that I didn't use, we can, of course, then put back into my binder here and use it for another future trip. But I'm going to get that all stuffed. And I just love this. And then what we do is we just take out kind of what we need for day to day, and then the rest of this goes into the safe. So all right, I feel good with that. My envelope is so skinny now. All right, let's keep moving on. Next is say yes. So this is like a flip the coin, except I spin it. And this is our last little dude here too. So starting in June, I'm going to revamp my binders and have different challenges and everything in here. So, all right, we got a red, that's $10. And let's add that in. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 250, 270, 280, 285. And so this is for my husband and I to be able to like go on fun dates, or if a friend invites me to something that, you know, costs money, this is so I can say yes. All right. Home is next, and this is going to get 15. I actually just spent some money out of here for a patio table. We have like a side table, you know, that you could put a drink on or whatever, but we wanted to have a patio table that we could actually sit at and like eat outside or work outside. So I found one from Target. It's actually one that we already have long story short, the one that we have is in storage like multiple hours away because we're moving this summer. So I bought it again. It's really good quality. The one that we already have, we've had for years. It's been great for us. So I'm happy to buy it again. In our new home, we'll actually have kind of like 2 outdoor spaces, so it kind of works out well. So anyway, I did take some money out of here is what I'm trying to say. So now my new total is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. And I'm going to mark off 15. Alrighty. And the next is holidays. So I finished 4th of July last time, so we're going to be working on Labor Day weekend now. And I'm going to add, I've got a lot left. Holy moly. Okay, so I normally would add 30. So let's do that. Actually, because what do I have left? I have 20, 25, 30, $35 left. That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to just put 40 in actually. No. Let's put 50 in. 20, 40, 45, 50. Let's put 50 in, and then I'll use these 5s here in a second. So let's mark off 50. All right, so this is, oh, I don't like these numbers. Okay, 10, 20, 28, 29, 30, 31, 35. So this little guy is done. So it's 35, 40. And then let's do the 6 and the 4 for 50. That was a lot of math. The goal for Labor Day weekend is $100. So let's see where we're at now. I've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, $65. That's really good. I would really love to kind of finish up a lot of these holidays and, you know, get a small jump start to next year, but then also put some more money in other categories. Okay, so I have $15 left. I'm going to come back to rainy day. We haven't been able to put money in here for a while. So let's do that. So I can put 15 in, and the 15 spot is taken. But I have, let's do the 12 and the 3. Okay. So now rainy day has 100, 200, 300, 400, for 5, for 10, for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, for 19. That's great. All right. So the fun does not stop there. Let's go back to seasonal and see how much we have saved throughout the spring season. So this was from March, April, May. Okay, so I don't keep track of this because I want to be surprised. I think that's the most fun. I love seeing some 20s in here though. All right, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, $95. Heck yeah. All right, so let's be responsible here. The first thing I'm going to do is finish the owl binder because this just needs $15, and then I can go deposit this last $500 into the bank for my best friend's wedding. So, oh, this is such a good feeling. Look at that. And I'm just going to give you this moment to enjoy. I love flipping through here and seeing all the money, every envelope stuffed now. So satisfying. Oh, I love that. Like, I could just flip through that all day. So I'm not going to unstuff this now. I feel like this video is already getting too long, but this is officially done. So I probably will use this binder again for a different reason, but wow, what an accomplishment. All right, we're also going to do another envelope for the 100 envelope box. So let's just do one more here. Let's see what we get. 3, so $15 goes in here. Fab. Okay, so with that done, what do we have going on? We got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, $65 still. So let's do some for self-care. Let's do another roll here. 10, okay. Actually, I'm going to use 2 5s for this. 5, 10. Lovely. And then let's go back to my black binder. And what shall we do? Well, I was saying I wanted to do more with the holidays, so let's do more holidays. Labor Day, what did I say was in here? 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. I could finish it and have money left over. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So 5, 8, 10, 20, 35 that I'm going to add in. So 20, 35, and that should make this 100. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Love to see that. And then I have $20 left, and I think I will put that into home, actually. So let's do another 20 into home and wrap up this video. So this tracker I made on Canva, it's not perfect, but it's done the trick. So I just need $10 left on this tracker, and then I might need to make something new. But oh, that felt really good to go through and boost and make significant progress. So next time you join me in June for these regular binders, I'll have things moved around a little bit. I'll have some new challenges put into these envelopes. But I'm so excited. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.